Hey, time for the mid-September Lanier trolling report. And I've been doing pretty well the first couple of weeks of September, launching from Van Pew and trolling in front of Three Sisters Island, sort of between Three Sisters Island and the Hooch, as well as going into the mouth of 2 Mile Creek and just heading up 2 Mile Creek toward Van's Tavern. Now, as we've gone from the early first week of September to the second week of September, the bait has gotten more scattered. It's fewer and further between, harder to find the bait, and so the rate that we're hooking up with fish is not what it was in August, but it's still not too bad. So what I'm seeing for bait is more the bait is on the 2 Mile Creek side, but actually most of the stripers we're hooking up with are out here on the Chattahoochee side. But here's my thought, because there's vast expanses of water right now that's not holding much bait. The bait sort of dispersed from right in front of the dam, and the bluebacks, the big schools of bluebacks, they're seeking comfortable water, and in the absence of cool, well-oxygenated water this time of year, they're seeking plankton, because blueback have to live a lot more when they're in 80+ degree water, and right now the surface water is 81 degrees, so they have to eat a lot more plankton than when they're spending most of their time in cooler water. So those bundles of plankton are in the areas of what I call upwellings. Now, upwelling is a term from saltwater marine biology, and what an upwelling is in saltwater marine biology, it's where a fertile layer of usually cooler water gets forced by a current over an underwater structure like a hump or a point. So that forces that fertile water up near the surface, where the phytoplankton can get a hold of those nutrients, the phosphorus, the nitrogen, and so on. So there's a lot of phytoplankton, and then the zooplankton just go nuts eating on the phytoplankton near those upwellings. And that is the magnet for the big schools of blueback herring. All right, so where are those upwellings? Well, the upwellings really only occur when you have those underwater features blocking one of the fertile creek inflows. For example,
another look in the good book. Don't let it pass you by. Let the Holy Spirit talk. Walk through the written word of Jesus. Then you love Jesus. La 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 la.
2 Mile Creek is a fertile creek inflow. But most of the water from 2 Mile Creek, most of the fertile water, doesn't go all the way behind Three Sisters Island. Most of the nutrients shortcut over to the Hooch in that sort of shallow area right by Van's Tavern. So there's an upwelling for 2 Mile Creek right in front of Van's Tavern with all those points and humps, sort of as you would shortcut from 2 Mile Creek to the main Hooch channel. There's another upwelling in 6 Mile Creek, not far from the 7 SM channel marker. It's just a long underwater point. There's an upwelling in Flat Creek near the FC8 channel marker. Actually, it's coming across from the north side of Flat Creek. It's that long underwater point by the FC8 channel marker. And there's an upwelling under the Lake Lanier Island Bridge, where the fertile water from Big Creek shortcuts over into Shoal Creek. So these are the areas that I'm expecting they'll be. I don't think they're not holding tons and tons of bait, but with these vast expanses without any bait out here, those are the places that are good bets to find the bluebacks. And if you find the bluebacks, you have a good chance of finding the predators, the stripers, the spotted bass, the catfish that sit there and try and pick apart those schools of bluebacks. I did run up to Flat Creek over the second weekend. Flat Creek is starting to have a little bit of bait here and there, but it's not really like it's gonna be in October. I don't think most of the bait has had time to make it all the way up to Flat Creek from the dam area yet. So I'm thinking it's going to be the first week of October when Flat Creek turns on and gives us that normal fall experience. The waters up there is very fertile. You can tell that the phytoplankton and the zooplankton are doing their thing. When the bluebacks make it up to Flat Creek and when it's comfortable up there for them, Flat Creek's going to be on, but I'm thinking that's going to be October.
Written in the Word, in the good, good Word is a message from our God. Gonna tell you all about how to get to the kingdom, the good life. Written in the Word, in the good, good Word is a message from our God. Gonna tell you all about how to get to the kingdom, the good life. Oh, I love Jesus. La 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 la. Oh, I love Jesus. La 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 la.